Hi there, I'm Miriam and welcome to Miriam's Manor. If this is your first time joining me today, welcome, and thank you for hanging out with me. This is my favorite time of year that you have caught me at, and today's video is a Christmas video. Of course, I am going to be showing you how I put together my Christmas tree for this year. Now, for those of you who are already used to hanging out with me, I told you earlier this year, like back in June, I think, that I was going to be decorating my great room space in black, white, and silver. And although I was not able to find some of the exact elements I was looking for that I shared with you guys all those months ago, I was able to get it pretty close to what I wanted to do. And I am super thrilled with the way this tree turned out. It's absolutely beautiful. It's restful and pleasing to my eye. And I really enjoyed putting this one together. So before I share this video with you, I want to give you guys a quick update regarding the 2022 Christmas Village contest. The deadline was yesterday, and as of this morning, I have officially responded to every email that was sent to me within the deadline date. Now, if you received an email from me that says received and able to view, you are good to go. There is nothing else that you need to do. If you received an email from me saying anything else, please read those instructions and resubmit within the 24-hour time period that I allotted you. If you guys have any questions for me, definitely reach out to me as soon as possible and let me know. So, without further ado, here is my Christmas tree for 2022. I already have my tree assembled. This is a 9-foot pre-lit tree with a 36-inch diameter, and it is already fluffed. This is the ribbon I will be using. The black velvet ribbon is 4 inches wide. The white ribbon is 2.5 inches wide, and the black glittered ribbon is also 2.5 inches wide, and all three are 10 yards. To attach the ribbon, I took 2 branches and twisted them around the ribbon. I will show you up close once I get closer to the bottom. And I lined the black ribbons side by side and then just put the white on top in the middle. I have my loops evenly spaced, and as you can see, I'm getting ready to change directions and go a little bit to the right with this ribbon just to give it a little bit of movement. Also, my spools I just keep on the floor. I do not cut my ribbon until I get to the very bottom. So now I will give you a close-up of what I'm doing. I am taking my 3 ribbon and I am lining them up straight again after every loop that I make. I'm getting ready to change directions again and go to the left this time, so I move the ribbon in the direction that I want it to go, and I give it a pop with my flat hand in the back, and that gives it that nice bowed shape. Then I just take 2 branches and twist it tightly around the ribbon. Once that is set, then I just play with the ribbon a little bit, get it exactly how I want it, and that's it. I have reached the bottom of my tree, and now I will line my ribbon back up in a straight line on top of each other. I will cut the bottom of the ribbon at an angle, and then I will make a curly Q at the bottom with the ribbon. So from top to bottom, this is how the first line turned out. Now this is the bottom, how I curled these ends up, and this is how I'm going to finish off just a few of them here and there throughout the tree. So I'm going to go ahead and apply the rest of the ribbon off camera, and I'll be back to show you what it looks like when it's all set. Alright, so my ribbon is all set. This is how it turned out, and now let me show you what I will be putting on the tree next. Okay, so I'm going to walk through some of this stuff that I have gotten new this year and everything that I'm going to be using for this tree, because I know some of you are going to message me and be so curious about where I got some of this stuff. So half of this stuff I have already previously privately owned, like these big, beautiful flowers. This is like 14 inches wide, you guys. It is gorgeous. And then it has these sequence flowers on them, but I got these at home. There were only 2 of them there when I went, so I picked up both. But this year they had this beautiful baby there. It's all white. It doesn't have any of the silver detail on it, but it's perfectly fine. It's gorgeous, and it is huge as well. This one was $9.99 that I picked up this year. These I already previously owned, and these came from Michael's. These I bought years ago, and they came from At Home. And then these also came from Michael's, and I have owned these for years. So these 2 little berry picks, again, I've owned. They came from Michael's. All 3 of these actually came from Michael's. So some are kind of that frosted look, and then these have silver stems with the white flowers. These I have owned for years and used them in so many different ways. This year I'm actually going to use them on my tree, and these I got from Michael's. These babies though, I absolutely love with the fur on them. I have found so much in fur this year, you guys, that I absolutely love. You'll see I have a lot of fur on my front room tree, but these were, I left the tag on one of these so that I can tell you guys which one has a tag. Oh, here we go. $3.99 a piece. And this is probably about, from tip to tip, about 8 inches wide. So it's a nice size floral stem. And I love it because the fur on these butterflies will go nicely with the fur in the flower. So moving on, that was all of the white stuff. So these are the silver sprays that I have. Now, I have more of these flowers in a different bin that I just haven't pulled out yet. These I've already owned. These I actually got from Walmart. These I got from Walmart. These little spirally curly cues, and they were just a couple of bucks a piece. These I bought brand new this year. These are magnolia leaves that are just sprayed in silver, and they are $2.99 a piece. They only had 3. I picked up everything that they had. I also got these from the At Home store. Cute little addition, and they were $2.49 for a pack of 3. And this, oh, you guys, I was so bummed. Look at the beauty of this. They only had 1. I could not believe it. And this one was $5.99. Had they had more, I would have absolutely grabbed more of those. So these are some of the things that I ordered from Michael's throughout the year, this year. Actually, like back in August or July or August of this year, I actually ordered all of these black things online. So I wasn't able to see some of these things in the store. Like these I might not use just because seeing them in person, I don't love them. Especially for this tree. These might go on a different application somewhere on some garland. These are just wiry, glittery things that'll give it a nice pop with that when light hits it. And this was $1.99 for these floral stems. These little guys here were $2.99, and that'll just act as a spray to fall out. These little floral picks were $1.99. Now, lastly, we have this branch here that is all glitzied and glittered up, that with the little sequins and silver glitter on it. That's super cute. They were $3.99 a piece. And my idea for these is to glam them up a little bit by adding these crystals. So when I stick it in my tree at an angle, these little crystals will be dangling down. Now, these are the bags of crystals that I ordered. I want to say they were like $8 a piece for both bags, and they come with 30 pieces in each bag. So this is one of the styles that I got. And then this is the other style. So I'm just gonna show you guys kind of my process of doing this. I always start with my larger items first. So these babies are going to be going in first now that the ribbon is set. and I will walk you through each part of this process. My 3 largest flowers are set, so now I will grab the next size. There's a pretty nice size hole in this tree right here, so I think it's the perfect spot to put a flower and hide that space. And here is how everything is looking so far, and now I am going to grab the next largest item. I have another big size hole and gap in this space right here, so it's the perfect spot to put something large. I am going to stick this white hydrangea pick in here. Now, these ones do not actually come on a stem. They have a little metal clip attached that I will show you here. All of my hydrangeas are now set, and I will back up and give you guys a view of how this is filling in really nicely. So now I am going to take these really large white sprays and use them as part of my topper. Next, I am going to add these black sprays up top just in front of them. And lastly, I'm going to add a couple of the crystal stems. This is what it looks like so far, and this will be the backdrop for my angel to sit in front of. And now I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of my white stems to fill in the body of this tree. Here is a look of all of those put in. Okay, so now I have a straight stem magnolia leaf, and what I'm going to do is bend this entire wire part down and shape this in the shape that I want it to go in. Bending the branch like this allows it to fall and kind of cascade out of the tree for this effect. I am going to do the same thing with this berry pick and shape it just a little bit before I actually put it in the tree. All of the white and silver are added at this point, and now I am going to grab my black sprays and begin to add them in sporadically. Alright, so now it's time to move on to ornaments. Now, all of these ornaments here I picked up from the at-home store, and I am going over the prices so that you guys can see that. Now, these were individually priced, these larger ones, they're $4.99 a piece, but they are a really good size ornament and they are beautiful. These I picked up from Hobby Lobby, and they were $14.99 for the set, but they were 50% off. These are some of the ornaments I showed you guys earlier this year that I picked up online. And then these I picked up about a month ago from Amazon. They were in a 12-piece set, and I want to say they were like $14. These ornaments I have owned forever. I don't know how much of these I'm going to use, if any, but I pulled them out just in case. I've gone ahead and added all of my larger silver ornaments, and next I am going to move on to the white. Some I have dangling on the outside, some I tuck more on the inside, and just create a balance like that throughout the tree. All right, so now I added all of my larger white ornaments, and well, these are silver and white, but I counted them with the white group. And now it is just time for me to add a lot of my smaller balls and little details and get them all tucked into place. Everything is all placed and set, so now I will grab my angel for the top and my skirt. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. Please hit that like button and give me a big thumbs up for this video. If you have not done so already, subscribe to the channel. You can also become a member of my channel by clicking on the link in the description box of this video. Also, there are just a few more elements that I'm actually going to be adding around this tree that I didn't include in this video, but you will be able to catch it when I release my Christmas home tour. So stay tuned for that coming in the next week or so. If you guys have any questions, leave me a line in the comment section. I will get back with you. And until I see you again, stay safe. God bless you. And I hope to see you really soon. Bye.